recording.
Light off or light on?
I am recording.
Light off. Yeah, hey podcast. My back's hurting right now, so if you guys see me like grunting and moaning, you guys know why. No one cares.
PLC, this is episode 54 of the PLC podcast. And yeah, let's get straight into it, you know?
You guys want
Full
any
year,
mini?
full year.
This is
The full year.
Actually, yeah.
Give me up.
151 followers now.
There's 140.
That's good. The whole year we got 150. That's right.
Some people take like 4 years.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're switching.
As long as consistency is key.
I
Like,
know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
there's no point in like, cause I like doing.
We're
this
still
'cause-
here.
I know, but I like doing this because it's like this is something we'll do and not record it.
Right.
Yeah.
So why
right.
not record it and just
Right.
like post it?
Yeah, I get it. Like, if we pop up, we pop up.
Yeah.
You know?
No, well, like,
It's something we like doing. Not like we're forcing us to sit here and talk. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
We're just sitting around with the bros, BSing. Like,
just cracking a cold one.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
cracking
that's
cold.
all, you know? If you think we're doing this for the money,
No.
we're not.
Like, like the told us to hit the cow for a whole year. We're still doing it.
We're still doing it.
Should we all get the same flavor?
Yeah.
What flavor?
What flavors you got? You guys gotta send me your share, bro.
I said, how much was it? You never told me how much was it. I tell you how much was it. You
It
just
was-
ignore on me.
It was
There's red slush, I think orange and peach.
Get red slush.
Red
Slush.
slush.
It's
I think it's all the way in the back.
19. You?
Huh?
$19.
Okay, so 18 $1.
Basically.
Here.
I sent you 7.
Red Rushy.
Right? 7.
Jordan got 77 too. Send Jordan a share too. Jordan, you want to start the microphone or no?
You're not down, right? You just want to play Rainbow.
I'll get on today if you get on. But send me $3 to open up the realm. You was like, I'll help you with the realm. Let's start it. I was like, I'll pay you half. He only paid the first month.
I was like the second one.
The other 2 months, no one paid.
Whoa. So we have 9 left of these.
Yep.
Right. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about on today's episode. Do you guys like it? The flavor?
That's
Yeah.
really good.
It's good.
Wait, is it like healthy than Celsius or Celsius healthy?
No, there's
Celsius
like
healthy.
300 calories in here. I'm just kidding. It's the same thing as a Celsius.
Actually,
Oh,
no,
okay.
ours is 5 calories. Celsius is 0
Right.
calories.
What's more expensive?
They're the same thing, kind of. I mean, depends on which one you get.
Me personally,
How
though,
much? What?
I like Alani flavors a lot
Yeah.
better
Me
than
too.
Celsius.
Yeah.
No, it's because they're more carbonated than Celsius. Celsius are like more flat.
True. These are vegan. If you're vegetarian,
But how much caffeine does it have?
it says in the front 100 milligrams.
Or
In the front, like of the cherry slush to the right of it.
cherry slush? I don't
Yeah.
even see
The
it.
flavor of
Oh,
cherry
yeah,
slush to the
100.
right. Yeah.
100 caffeine.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the first thing I want to talk about is Takopi Original Sin. The first 2
So
episodes.
wait, before we start talking about it, did you guys hear did you guys see like a lot of like people advertising it or just talking about it in general?
No,
No.
it just came out randomly.
Yeah.
Like I only watched it because the first day it came out, I follow like these anime news pages
Uh-huh.
on Instagram. It's like, oh, animes that dropped today, and I forgot what else dropped on the same day.
Uh-huh.
But it showed Taco P. I was like, oh, it's a new anime. It's like
Yeah.
a 35-minute episode, and I went to go
Both
watch
of them
it.
were too. The
Yeah.
first 2 episodes.
No, the
Yeah.
second one was 20.
No,
21.
No.
What's the one?
21.
No,
Which
Okay,
one I bet?
I saw.
Bro, I literally
First
I watched it last
First one
night.
was 37 or 35, and then I checked this one. I was like, oh, is this gonna be another 30
I'll show you
minute
right now.
episode? And
I'll
it
show
said
you right
21
now.
minutes.
I'll
It's
show you right
21
now.
minutes. I remember. I checked it and it said 21 minutes. Yeah.
It's not working.
21 minutes.
I swear it was 30 minutes.
But
I was last night. I was like, I'm gonna watch these 2 episodes so I can just finish it for tomorrow's podcast. The first one I was like, damn, 30 minutes. I was like, all right. Then the next one, I thought I said 30 minutes. Like, I'll just watch it tomorrow.
But yeah, I didn't see anybody talking about it before, like hyping it up.
Yeah.
I just saw it because of that Instagram post.
Only Sebi was hyping it up.
I didn't
Yeah,
see-
so he was telling me about it too. Like before, like it released, he was like, "Oh, we really like we should watch this one." And then it comes out.
But yeah, I watched it, and I mean, I didn't know like what the anime was gonna be about. I was just like, oh, this could be like a cool, I don't know, like a funny anime. But I did not know like what the anime was about, and I remember seeing like that scene.
Well, when you first watched the episode, it says viewer discretion.
Yeah.
If you have suicidal thoughts, call this
I
thing
didn't
out.
see that.
Yeah. I was like, oh shoot. So be like,
I didn't think. I thought it was just getting, because I don't know. I didn't know like. I thought it was just gonna be like getting abused or something. But when she hung herself that scene, I was like, bro.
I thought it was
but
like,
hey, just out there, if you guys are really thinking about that, call the
Call
hotline.
us. We're here for you.
at
It's
3:10.
not a funny matter. It's actually a serious matter, guys. If you guys have any suicide thoughts, reach out to people who care about you. If you don't have anyone, we're here for you guys. But life is too precious to give it away. But
yeah, I remember. So the first day it came out, I watched like the first half, like in one sitting, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it later at night. And I remember I was like, okay, like I want to watch something like good, like to go to sleep. And I watched that scene. I was like, bro, what?
Dude,
I was so shocked at it. I was like, I actually didn't see that coming.
I did not either. I was like, because she was like pulling out all these gadgets. She's like, on the 4th day, she's like, this is a new happy gadget.
Yeah.
If you do this, you can get a friend, whoever friend you want to be your friend. And she goes, she's like, oh, she hasn't came by yet.
Like when I was watching, I was like, there was a smile on my face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, like as soon as like the episode
Like
like,
the
went
mom,
on, I was like,
because like I remember they have like an OST where it's like happy, like with, like the mom,
yeah.
like she's giving her all the answers, like she's eating all her food, like everything's going right, and then out of nowhere she comes beat up with the dog, the collar of her dog. I was like, bro, what happened? I was like, one day too.
Yeah. So basically, who wants to give like a whole rundown of what the anime is so far?
Basically, Takopi. There's the second episode came out this week. It's called Takopi Original Sin.
Uh-huh.
It's about this alien octopus that comes from Happy Planet or Planet Happy,
Planet
right?
Happy, something like that. Yeah.
And on her planet, like everybody's happy. There's different gadgets that make people happy.
And it's basically like a planet that's pure. Like there's no evil, there's no sin or nothing like that.
And then she goes to Earth.
Yeah.
And when she goes to Earth, she meets this little girl, or this little girl finds her.
Uh-huh.
And basically the octopus slowly learns that the octopus Takopi's are already trying to like make people happy on Earth, but she doesn't realize like how evil people could be.
Yeah.
Because like I remember when she meets when she sees that the classmate doesn't like her, but she still thinks like, oh, they could be friends, they can make up. You know what scene that like got me like scared?
Which one?
Or not scared, but it's just like, bro, like this sucks. Like,
what do you mean by like sucks?
Not like the show sucks, but it's like the situation they are in sucks. Where it's after she's getting all the answers right, and she's like, oh, I need to talk to you. And then, like, the octopus is, like, happy. Like, oh, they're going to be friends. And then she just starts getting beat up by her. I was like, bro. And then the octopus gets scared. And she's like, oh, like, I don't know what to do. And then she tries to go in for her. Bro, I feel so bad when she goes in for her. And she starts getting, like, beat up and stuff. And,
it's
like,
so funny because, like, don't worry, I'll do it. And then, like, at the end of the clip, when she's about to get stabbed, they're back on the thing.
yeah. And she's just, like, looking at her. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then it cuts to her taking the picture again. And she's just, like, staring. She's like...
He's like, yeah, I'm never doing that again.
No, and then I felt bad because, you know, like, she's like, oh, she has to go talk to her again.
Yeah.
And then she's like, the Takopi is scared because, like, she doesn't want, like, to get, like, feel the pain. But yeah, so far the show is about Takopi trying to save, what's her name?
She
Shizui or Shizuku?
Shizaku.
It's like she doesn't have a dad.
No,
but
she doesn't have a dad.
But she has a mom.
The mom's a hooker.
Not a hooker. She works and she's just hooking up with somebody else's. The classmate that doesn't like her is because her mom is, or her dad is cheating on her mom with the other girl's mom.
Yeah, the other girl's mom.
And he's having an affair. But, I mean, it makes... At first, I'm like, oh, why is she so mean? But it's because, like, the mom is manipulating.
You think that's fair, though?
I mean...
Because the mom's not manipulating...
The little girl? Yeah, she is. Because, like, she's like, oh, you're the only one I have. You understand, right? Like,
yeah, but she's not saying, oh, go do this.
I mean, we don't know. I'm pretty sure that's...
I think she knows that that's her mom.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, even when she, like... Her plan was, like, the dog bite her so they can get rid of her. She did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But obviously the two girls have their own issues.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the more messed up situation is the girl with just the mom. Because she has literally no one. And at least at school, she's not getting bullied by everyone, the blonde girl.
I mean,
what's her name? Because Shizaku is the...
Yeah, the blonde girl.
Wait, you said
she's not. You say that she's not getting bullied, but at home she is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's good. Both of their situations are kind of messed up because, like, she gets abused by her mom, but then she takes it out on the mean girl. You know?
I mean, like, to decide which one has like the worst situation.
I mean, I think the other girl does because, like,
the blonde or the black one.
The main girl. Main girl. What are the names?
So Shizaku is the main character, and then it's Takopi, and then the blonde one is Marina.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So Marina, she's getting abused by her mom and taking it out on Shizaku.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think Shizaku's situation is more messed up because it's like. She's getting bullied by everybody at school for no reason.
I mean, then they say like she smells like a wet dog.
Yeah,
and
all she has is her dog. You know, she has no friends at school. But Marina, she like has all the friends, and then it's just like she's getting abused by her mom.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like crazy when she was like, my dad is buying new clothes. My dad is getting new food.
But like you see that she's not even wearing any other clothes.
Not wearing nothing. She only has one set of clothes.
And then, like, her, Shizaku's, like, relationship with her mom is just, like, her mom doesn't really care about her.
Yeah, literally.
It's just, like, she just cares about work and then getting guys.
For money.
But that second episode, I really enjoyed. I didn't think, like, because the story's already, like, that second episode is, like, got me intrigued in the story even more. Because I didn't expect that ending. It was so funny. Like... It was so... I thought she was just gonna knock her out.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It was the camera.
No, but she looks weak though. Yeah. That's
I thought she was gonna be knock out the camera.
There's blood on the camera. It's like...
And she's all moving. Like, it's like morning time. She's like, not moving.
So basically the scene was... Marina went back to Shizaku and went to go confront her. And saying that, your dog's dead, and then started beating her up.
Yeah.
And, Shizaku was just on the floor, and Takopi was still, she was still scared of Marina because how she got killed last time. But now she, built up the courage to, defend Shizaku. Yeah. And ended up killing her. But I think the whole, concept behind it, because, obviously, Takopi didn't know it was going to kill her.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I like how when something happens, I like how when Takopi explains it, she's like, so the act of taking one's life is called
in their
killing.
language?
Yeah. And then also, the act of hitting someone is, not a good thing, basically, too. But I like how, I don't know where the story's gonna go.
Yeah.
Because obviously in the opening, it shows Shizaku and Marina best friends and they're dancing, but clearly she's dead now. So I don't know if she's gonna rewind time or something.
I think the camera's broken.
Yeah. So I mean, she has these gifts where I don't know.
The last thing she does, she says she's like, "Oh, this is where the real story begins because I can't rewind time."
Yeah, and I mean, I think the whole concept of the little alien Takopi learning what sin is and seeing because right there you're like, was that a good thing that she did or a bad thing?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, yeah, it's a
good thing for. I mean, you see that Shizuku, she's like so happy about it. Like,
sorry guys, sorry. Yeah, Sonny, I'm in the podcast right now. Hello. Love? Oh, I'm in the podcast right now. Oh shoot, it's Pokemon, guys. It's Pokemon.
yeah. What?
Who's it animated by?
I forgot.
It's not Wit, is it?
It looks really good though.
It does,
Like
yeah,
the animation.
Yeah, the animation is so
when
cool.
she hung
Yeah,
herself.
the way it shows,
I was like, damn.
Why is
It looks like fluid. I like the art style of it.
It reminds me of Jolly Carnation and what other animes like that, like Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, Mob Psycho, but
I mean, when you're watching it, you'll see, and the Soul Eater. It's like all combined. This
Yeah.
food, yeah.
Cause like there's like some shots where Shizuku just like really skinny, like
Yeah.
her legs are like really skinny.
oh yeah, and it shows like how malnourished she
Yeah,
is. Like she
yeah.
eats no food. But I don't know. Why was everyone hating when she was getting the answers right?
I want the little nerd kid to like
Yeah,
be
like,
her
I think,
friend.
yeah, I
friend,
think the
yeah.
nerd likes her or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he
yeah.
always like wants to help out and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring in him later, like
Yeah.
to like actually be her real friend.
right.
But yeah, that I honestly I don't mind Marina dying there.
It is what it is, you know. It's like she had
Yeah, but
it
I
coming
mean,
though. She had it coming.
Yeah, I mean, like she's going through her own things, but like at the same time, like why like bully this
Yeah.
girl? You know, it's not her fault.
Yeah.
You know?
But I like Shizuku's reaction to it. How like it started playing the music and she's like,
It was happy music.
yeah, and then she's like, you know, she's like finally happy,
Yeah.
smiling.
Well, it was crazy because she was like, I remember when my parents getting divorced and I prayed to the gods or whatever. She was
Mhm.
like, and it didn't happen, so that's why I thought it like magic wasn't real and like.
And she's like, "Oh, you're magic."
Magic,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're magic, and it actually happened.
I just hope this doesn't get blamed on, like, get pinned against her. Like, oh, you're the one that murdered her.
Hopefully next episode is not like that.
Hopefully not. I don't want it. Like, that would suck.
And it can't be right time. So
Yeah.
it's
I mean, what do you? I mean, because in the opening she still comes out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I don't know.
In the opening,
I know
no
she-
lie.
What I told Jordan, what I think is gonna happen, that she's gonna become Marina and like become
And just,
her,
like, act as her?
act as her.
that
And
is
then
yeah.
as a process, she's gonna learn what's good
Yeah.
and bad and stuff
Yeah.
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure that might happen. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Just,
I don't know how they're
like,
gonna hide the body.
Yeah.
yeah. But, I mean, she could probably, like, have a device.
Tell moms, right?
Yeah.
Both of them.
I know, but I was surprised because I was surprised seeing how well the episode got rated because it got rated like a 9.7 the
Yeah.
first one. I was like, damn, like it got rated like highest episode of the week. And I was like, okay, I mean, it was good,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know? But
It's a whole different other type of
yeah,
anime.
yeah.
to
I
be
think it was
honest.
just like a lost shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am enjoying it. It's an enjoyable anime, you know? I would rate it like, I like the second episode more, I think.
What do you expect from it? Like, what are you hoping happens? I guess.
I mean, I just want Shizuku to be happy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Really matter.
I don't want to still. I mean,
As long as you're happy.
It's just like she just wants to live her life, you know. But yeah, I mean, like so far, I'll rate like the first two episodes like a solid like 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like the animation's really good, I mean the story's really good,
Story, yeah.
and then like the mood of the episode flips so fast.
Yeah.
Like I think in the second one where like I forgot it was like the OST was playing, I was like all happy, and then it
Yeah.
just switches out of
Yeah.
nowhere. But yeah.
I think it's gonna be more about Takopi, the alien itself,
Mhm.
and I think Shizuka's gonna end up dying or something, and she's gonna move
That would
on.
be crazy.
I think she's gonna move on to like the next group. I
Mhm.
guess something like To Your Eternity.
I'll say that right.
You know, like
yeah.
it jumps to a whole different
Yeah.
group of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So I think is they'll be more focused on Takopi learning what sin is
Uh-huh.
and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Because right there she sees that she killed someone, and killing is not good because it
Yeah.
never happened on her planet. But her killing her helped Shizuku be happy.
Yeah.
So So I feel like it's gonna be more focused on Takopi and not really Suzaku, but
I wouldn't mind that. But I feel like it's gonna build off from this because like I'm pretty sure after she kills her, she's like, oh, this was like the original sin. So I'm pretty sure that is gonna revolve around like her killing her.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like, I mean, if that's the original sin, she's gonna learn from that, and it's gonna be like a revolve. Like I don't know if like the police are gonna get involved, like trying to solve it or something.
I mean, because in the Bible, right, there's Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
They're the first real sin, like not the real sin, but it's what do they call it?
Commandments?
No, it's not as. Mia says it all the time. When he doesn't get communion because he committed a something sin.
Treason?
No, it's
Who lives in bread or what?
original sin.
He says it. It's like a. What is it called?
I know what you're talking about. 'Cause, it's like a pequeño sin or something like that. There's a small sin.
A moral sin.
Immoral sin.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was like the first mortal sin.
Yeah.
Was killing when Cain killed his brother Abel.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I mean, it could go both ways though. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah,
I'm interested though. It's
good.
a really good anime.
yeah, and I like the how do you think it's gonna sound in dub?
I don't know.
Right now, I like this, like the sub voice characters.
Yeah, I like it.
I think Suika is gonna play.
Suika,
Yeah.
Suika, or not Anya.
Nah. Anya's like a.
I hate Anya.
Wait, the alien or
Yeah, the alien. Aliens we play like
Suika.
Suika, like Zeno.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
But yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely. Is it gonna be released every weekly?
Yeah.
It's every Friday. I'm
Every
pretty
Friday.
This was 2 episodes dropped right away,
No,
right?
No.
it was the first
shoot.
one, then the next one.
So I was behind on
Yeah.
this then. Okay.
So it was telling me about it. I was like, I don't know. And I was like,
It's good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
It's definitely different from what kind of
Yeah,
animes we
like
like
it's
watching.
unexpected and
Yeah.
shocking, which I like.
I bet that's gonna be like another niche anime, like underrated.
I mean, it got rated highest episode.
What was he there?
People
That hanging scene was crazy. Like I remember when I first saw, I was like, bruh.
Maybe, I mean, when she got the ribbon, I didn't think too much.
I knew she was gonna do with the ribbon.
No, because she was just taking
Yeah,
the
I
gifts.
didn't accept-
Every day, she was like, oh, okay, new
I
gift,
accepted
new
it.
gift. No, you
I
didn't.
didn't.
No, you did not.
I accepted it. I
You
was
saw
like,
on TikTok.
no, because I saw that she beat him and all that. And she's like, my dog just died. She was like, her dog designer. I was like, I shouldn't hang yourself, bro. And then she went and, like, okay.
Because the alien was so happy.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Takopi.
Yeah, because she thought she was like make friends with that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, hope she doesn't lose or anything. You want? Let me just go check up on her. Go check up on her. Like, hey, I'm coming in just because I'm not scared or anything. But it's like, see if you're doing fine.
All right. Our next question we have is: what anime was overshadowed by
Another.
and more popular series? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Hey, I wrote down what you said.
It's basically the question was like, what anime was overshadowed by another anime airing at the same time, basically. So it's like,
Why is he more popular?
Huh?
Why is he more popular?
What?
He said no. The question was, what anime series was overshadowed by a more popular series when it was coming
Oh,
out?
okay, yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean,
not what
it
it
can go both
said.
ways, though. It
That's
can
not
both
what it
ways.
says.
I wrote
Like, word for word. Which anime was overshadowed by and more popular series when it was airing at the same time? It doesn't make sense. Why is and right there?
More, I mean,
By and.
yeah, I mean, like, we're all here. I just wrote it down what you guys are saying. I showed you guys too. I said word for word.
So, are we just talking about this year? Or
No, just
overall?
like
Overall.
like what anime got overshadowed
My Dr. Stone was overshadowed by Bleach.
by another anime?
Go ahead, talk about it. You got the mic.
It didn't even come out at the same time as
Yeah.
Bleach, did it?
Yeah. If I can recall.
No.
Yeah.
Because Bleach was coming out when we were in Japan.
Because, I mean, it was running for what?
I don't think it came out at the same time.
No?
That was when Dandadan... Was it coming out at the same time as Dandadan?
It
'Cause
was. I
Dandadan.
remember it was.
I just remember it was Dandadan, Orb, and Bleach coming out. And that... I don't think Dr. Stone was coming out.
I know Orber was overshadowed.
I think it was like the next season.
Or was Dr. Stone was with Dr. Stone?
I think
Solo
Dr.
Leveling.
No, yeah, I think Dr. Stone was with Solo Leveling.
Because Solo Leveling was with Dan, no? Too?
No.
Because it was so leveling. Dr. Stone. No, Bleach was because didn't Bleach air in July?
No, it was in October.
No. I don't count.
Bleach came out in October. I remember that.
Okay. Let's think here. So, what was coming out?
Mine's gonna go to Sakamoto Days. I think it was overshadowed by Dandadan.
Dandadan, and wasn't it Blue Lock?
I think Blue Lock was, Blue Lock too. But it was. I mean, Blue Lock. I mean,
makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. But I think especially like Sakamoto Days being overshadowed by Dandadan was definitely there because a lot of people were just hyping the Dandadan animation.
Yeah.
And people were always just like on the train of Dandadan, like saying it was so good. And I think a lot of people didn't give credit to Sakamoto Days where it deserved. Mm-hmm. A lot of people hated the opening, right?
Sakamoto Days. Because they were just standing still.
Yeah, because they were standing still. But like, I don't know, I just feel like it did get overshadowed big time.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys didn't even finish the anime.
No, we just need 2 episodes. We explained it.
No, but still, I just feel like the time and place, I feel like it was just... I didn't think it was rushed, but I think it's just like the timing...
It looked good. Yeah. I like...
I think it was just like the timing of it coming out, especially like a lot of people just glazing, TikTok glazing Dandadan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people didn't talk about like the Sakamoto Days and the whole... Because it was like a chill anime.
It was a chill anime, yeah.
It wasn't like... I'm not saying it was crazy, like it deserves like to be super popular, but... Like, I feel like a lot of people were just too busy watching Dandadan than, Sakamoto Days.
Yeah.
But
For me, I'm going to have to go with Orb, just because it was coming out the same time as Bleach and Dandadan, I'm pretty sure. I remember it was coming out in October, all of them, because I was in Japan, and I remember watching Orb in Japan, Bleach in Japan, and Dandadan. But something
don't watch Bleach together.
We did. I mean, I remember watching 2 episodes without you.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember, something I want, because Orb was really underrated, just because, overshadowed, I would say. And something that was really overshadowed was the opening, because I remember everybody was talking about the Dandadan opening, but bro, the Orb opening, like that, like the animation of it, and like what is it? The visuals of the opening and the song, like, all together is, like, actually peak. It was just, like, so good. I remember, like, seeing it for the first time. I was like, bro, there's no way, like, nobody was talking about the opening or anything.
Like, when you hear it, you actually feel like it's fine.
Then seeing it, too, like, bro, it's so good. Like, I think it's better than... Huh?
Have I heard it?
Yeah, the...
you guys play it a lot.
But I think that opening is better than the Dandadan opening. And it wasn't even voted for any awards either, which is crazy. And like I remember, I think there was only one episode that was talked about, and it was like my favorite episode because it's like a priest, and I forgot what his what is it called? I just had it in my head. Like a mercenary, I think.
Is it the scene you showed me?
Yeah, it's just like. I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was just like a cool scene just because like the mercenary is gonna stay behind and like distract for the priest to get away. And just like the priest gives him a blessing and like he like gives him a cross and then he stays there with the sword and then I don't know. It was really good.
Yeah. I mean, overall, you said like the ending was bad. No,
it was just like something I didn't expect. You know.
So you told me not to watch it because it was not something I would expect.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like
I was so excited to watch it. And there was like, yeah, don't watch it.
It's because it's not like an ending. It was just like it connects it to like real life almost. Because it's like
Fire Horse.
You don't get it. You don't
get it.
It's like the ending was just like because there's like 4 different people that you meet and they're all they all believe in this thing like how the earth moves and the sun stays in the middle.
Right.
And they all wrote or did research to it and like in the end, like all the research gets burned and it's just like one little letter that gets like sent by the last person, like inspires somebody walking. It's so random because like it's just by chance because she sends a letter, not even about all the research they did. It was just like about the thought of it. And this one guy, a random guy, gets it, and he's just walking around, and he's just like, oh yeah, I saw this letter. It's like this, like they had this random theory, and he says it, and then another guy hears it. He's like, that's an interesting theory, and then like that's supposed to be Socrates, and then like it goes like he went to this college, and then he made the theory up, and then yeah.
I mean, it's basically how it started, right? How the people were just studying it.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like basically the same thing happening again. Because I mean,
but this time it's working. Like after, like it's working.
It's actually working to spread the word.
Yeah. But it's because it was like all like you meet 4 different people who do all this research, and in the end, all of it gets like all the research gets thrown away, and it's one little letter that doesn't even have a single piece of research in it. It's just like
that's crazy.
A theory. Yeah.
I mean, look at Albert Einstein.
Yeah. The light, right? Did he do the light?
No, it was just a theory. I think he did.
But yeah, there was like good characters in there, like the main antagonist, which was like he's voiced by the Joker.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh god.
Yeah, by Nanami.
Yeah.
He was really good. He had a really good story. Yeah. But yeah.
For me, very recent. I feel like My Hero Vigilante wasn't talked about because they had Fire Force coming out, Team Hero X, and I think it was Windbreaker.
Yeah, I didn't see any like crazy things.
There's like even though I scroll on TikTok and like Instagram, there wasn't that much post about My Hero Vigilante, right. Which I think it should be. Yeah. It should be up there, and like people should like. I feel like it has the potential to be My Hero Academia.
Yeah, and I mean. Yeah, I get what you're saying. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people were just focused on the train of Fire Force.
Yeah, because I really thought like the My Hero fans would go to the Vigilante.
Yeah,
and be like, oh my god,
because there's not like shit.
And I think the reason why they didn't hop on to Vigilante because the fan service was like nothing. There was like no fan service there.
That's like pop stuff. Pop stuff was always like, oh, I'm wearing the short skirt.
Yeah, but that's nothing like.
I think it's because like there's like no minors in there. Yeah, it's like actual grown adults.
Which I mean, I
like college students, right?
But so wait, is Pops a college student? Or
no, she's high school.
High school.
Yeah. But I think they don't have like it don't give me like My Hero Academia vibes where it's like always like joking around.
It's like there's not a lot of people to ship together, you know?
It's
just
more
like,
serious.
Yeah, it's more serious.
Like what? Knuckle Duster
and Kuichi.
But yeah, I mean another anime that I just think is underrated and like nobody still talks about, even though it like the animation like especially for the final fight is God of High School. Like if you like people don't understand how crazy the animation goes. Like actually like
the soundtrack.
If you go back to that final episode where he gets a stab,
I always get amazed.
It goes insane. Like it actually goes insane.
And like the only one thing,
homeless man.
No, it's crazy because they'll be like, oh, the only reason I don't watch because like the fast pacing of it. Like what?
They're watching Dan.
They're watching Dan, who shows little girls getting touched by old men. Like I don't get it.
No, so this. Weird. Oh, I want to talk. So Dan came out this week. The first episode aired. That thing, it was actually a 5 out of 10. Yeah. I would rate that episode like.
I dropped it and I'm not watching it no more.
No, but like it was like actually a whole lot of nothing. Like
I actually did this. Don't even watch it.
And it wasn't like there were so many things that were supposed to be funny, and it just wasn't funny. Like I would give Dan the comedy, like the same comedy as like Demon Slayer, where it's like it tries so hard to be funny, and it's just not like the only thing that redeems it is the English voice acting. And like if I watched it in Japanese, I don't even think it'll be funny.
Nah,
like it's just like what's his name? Alex Lee, like his voice acting is like so like when he gives his lines is actually funny.
Yeah,
but it's just like Demon Slayer is not funny, and this episode this episode was funny. This episode was giving like Demon Slayer comedy, or it was just like it was trying so hard, and it was just like rah.
I was like laughing here and there, but like that's the only thing like Dan goes for, you know. It's just like comedy, you know.
Yeah.
And like I don't think a comedic anime should be called peak.
Yeah.
And like it should just be like this somewhere where like One Punch Man is, you know, Demon Slayer,
Mashville,
you know, like all those funny anime.
Bro, what? Demon Slayer's not funny.
No,
did you laugh when Rengoku died?
No,
I didn't cry.
No. Did you laugh when Tengen lost his arm when he was fighting to save the whole village?
But you have to admit when
it's not funny.
When they try to be funny,
though. It's not funny.
When it's just animation.
Okay, but that Demon Slayer is not meant to be funny.
I know, but
it's not a funny anime.
I know it's not.
Like, how about you lose your whole family to demons to see what you do, huh?
No, I'm talking about like the funny aspect of it. How they try to be funny. That's why I put where Dan is.
Okay, but Dan is just comedy.
Yeah.
Dan is not seriousness. What has happened in Dan that's been serious?
No, there's nothing serious.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's nothing serious.
You're comparing it to Demon Slayer.
The comedy part of Demon Slayer.
Next question.
Not the whole thing.
Bro's trying to get me heated for no reason.
Alright,
y'all gonna be there September.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be hyped. I'll be screaming in the movie.
I'm not. I think they're gonna be mid.
I'll be screaming with this Guillaume and I think the last fight and then Den 2, I think.
Den 2 is gonna be fire.
Alright, what are good animes that are hard to get into? For me, the first thing that comes to mind is Tear Eternity.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Just because, like, in the beginning, the first episode does get you hooked, but then it's just like if you don't know where you're getting into, because like if you don't know that you're gonna like meet a bunch of different people, like you think like the first person you meet is the main character, you know, but like after you get past like March, her arc. And then you meet the other person, you're like, okay, so this is what it's gonna be about. Like, you're gonna meet a new person, and then you're gonna learn about them. They're gonna have their own story, and then he's gonna learn something new. You know?
Yeah.
Once you see that, like, it gets really good. Like, it gets like really.
I'm
really
pretty that it's Marge, that one ninja girl, and then the mask guy, right?
Fush or
the one that likes to get on, because I feel like good. Right, or like when he showed that's when like
that's when it gets really
good and like you're
the
invested.
The most boring arc there was
the island.
Was it the island with the kids?
Yeah.
I enjoyed the island.
No, the island. No, in the beginning it was really bad.
It was so boring.
It was bad because like I didn't like any of those people.
It wasn't that I didn't like it. It was just like 5 episodes of nothing, of just talking.
Yeah, it was like because like I remember there was what's the main girl, the
brown girl.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Where it was her, the fat kid, and then the archer, and then like I remember I was like, oh, I don't like these people, but then once they grow up, and then towards the end of that arc is so good.
So funny with them running. They all died.
Yeah, they all did. But no, Tear Eternity is hard to get into, but. Like it's really good if you finish what's out right now, you're gonna call a peek at the end probably. Yeah. Because I wrote the final arc or the three mortal.
The three mortal, yeah.
What was the episode called? It was like the three mortal friends or something like that.
Three mortal knights.
But I remember at first I was like, oh, why is this episode called this? And I remember he introduces the 3 people. I was like, oh, these guys are gonna be so cool. And then he died right away. But then when he gets all 3 of them and starts using it, I was like, oh, okay.
But I like how I'm kind of mixed, like with him bringing them back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like
towards the end.
Yeah, like it's cool, but like at the same time, it's like we like got sad for no reason when we lost them. You know, it's like, oh, they're back already. Like,
and because it wasn't already. It took like 3 seasons.
Yeah, it took 3 seasons.
But like it got me hyped. I was like, oh, like they're funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let's go. Like it's gonna cry. You know,
yeah.
Go back.
And then I want to see where it's gonna head. The modern arc. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah,
for me, I'm gonna get like a lot of hate, but it's like One Punch Man. Like I get like it's so hard to get into because it's just a fact of me knowing that.
But is it a good anime?
Huh?
That's hard to get into.
I mean, it has a fan base. People like it.
But I don't think it's a good anime that's hard to get into. You know.
Would you say it's a good anime?
It's a good anime.
John says it's a good anime. A lot of people say it's a good anime.
I don't think it's hard to get into though.
It's like for me. I'm saying for me.
For me, when I think of a hard anime to get into, is like something that's like
Dr. Stone.
You need like kind of complex, where it's like you need to understand it. Like One Punch Man is just your average shonen, where it's hard to get into just because of the comedy aspect, where it's not.
It's serious. Funny. It's funny.
But the reason I can't get into it because like I know he's at the end of the day he's gonna win.
Yeah,
because he's One Punch.
That's the thing. I don't find that good.
Like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't sit through that knowing I know what's gonna happen. Like, like obviously with Dragon Ball, I know Goku's gonna win at the end of the day, but it's not like the show's not called Dragon Ball Goku is the strongest or something. You know, it's.
But I don't think that's a good answer for you because the question was, what's a good anime that? No, because it's like. Tell me how to answer what? No, it's like no. I don't because you don't. You haven't even watched One Punch Man. That's it. And the question is, or your answer is supposed to be like, what's an anime that you actually like that's good to you, but like you see other like it's hard to get into.
Okay.
You could see why people don't watch it. You know.
But
because like for me, like To Your Eternity, like I see why people don't watch it because it's like kind of hard to get into. Yeah. I mean, the first couple episodes are really good, but then once like March. You learn about March, that's where it gets slow, but then it picks up again, you know?
Alright, go ahead.
But see, the One Punch Man, like, how they kind of fix it, because, like, he shows up and you know he'll win, but, like, there's different people that has story behind them that they could die, you know?
Yeah, but, like
it makes it to where it's like, oh, is Saitama's going to come and help them right now or no? And sometimes he doesn't really show up. He shows up after, like, they're all, like...
Okay, but he shows up, though.
Yeah, but, like, it's like that feeling you have while watching it during that period of time when he doesn't show up.
Okay. But I mean, I guess one that I've seen that something that's complex. I mean, I guess no. Vinland Saga wouldn't be one.
Yeah, I think of it as a hard anime to get into, but like people easily pick it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once they watch the first couple episodes, they pick it up easy
because it doesn't get slow at any time. It's like once you pick it up, like I don't think you drop it.
I don't want to say any of the big animes because obviously that would be hard if you're like trying to watch the whole thing and catch up.
Yeah,
but it's more of a I'm trying to think of an anime that's actually like hard for people like get into due to like them trying to understand the whole story behind it.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
there's Dragon Stampede,
huh?
Yeah, no, the new one's like if you pick it up, you pick it up. That's the only reason people don't watch is because they actually haven't heard of it.
Yeah,
it's not like it's hard to get into. Like for me, I see like Code Geass being hard to get into.
I was gonna say Code Geass too.
No, you weren't.
I was Code Geass.
Explain.
Yes, huh? Well, first of all, is they go into it right? Oh, the animation is kind of like this, right?
Yeah,
and then boom. You see that he gets...
That's not the reason why.
Hold on! Bro, they're watching it, right? Like, hey, let's see what this is about. Boom, he has powers, right? And then it goes to... It actually gets super complex because you don't know what the Geass does.
Uh-huh.
And, like, you're always thinking, oh, does other people have Geass or is it just him? And, like, oh, he's playing, like, chess with, like, real humans and all that. And then there's robots and stuff that he's actually, like... It's, like, super complicated. Like, you have to watch it to actually, like, see why is there mechs here, you know? Because, like, when you think of Code Geass, you're thinking, you know... well, like, when we go see, like, just Code Geass, they'll be in a spaceship, right? They'll be in a spaceship.
I want to try so hard to follow along.
Wait, so when you see clips of Code Geass, he'll be like the most famous clip, right? When he's standing out like above the map, right?
Yeah.
They don't assume mechs will be there. Mechs or like mechs.
Where were you going with that?
I don't know. It's hard to get into because how there's mechs and powers, you know. Mechs and powers. That's it.
I think mechs and powers. Because for me, when I think of like back to the beginning of Code Geass, for some reason I think it's slow, but I don't think it's actually slow. But I think
it's pretty fast.
Yeah, it is well paced. But I think it's hard to get into because like a lot of people don't like mechs stuff either.
I was gonna say
they don't like robots.
I was gonna ask like, why do you think mech animes get like bad rep? Why do you think?
I don't know.
Probably because of the CGI. I think that's the only reason.
I mean, there's a lot. Usually, but
I think the mech aspect takes away from like the.
I think it's pretty cool.
The Japanese culture.
No, it's huge. It's huge. Gundam is huge.
It's very huge.
No, I think for me, because I remember when I first like saw mech animes, I didn't like it because for me, it was like, oh, it's not actually them. You know, it's not their power. They're just using a robot. For me, that's why I didn't like it at first. But like, literally, if you think about it, Attack on Titan is, Attack on Titan is basically like mechs. Like, but it's just like they're cute. It's cute. It looks like in a different skin, you know? Yeah. So it is a mech anime, kind of.
Because, I mean, Gurren Lagann. Oh, Gurren Lagann could be one. It's hard to get into.
Oh, yeah? I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, and I totally forgot about them. Since they're talking about mechs, because they use mechs, but they don't like CGI it. Yeah. So that is really hand-drawn, and it's super fluid. But I feel like when people start watching it, because when I first started watching Gurren Lagann, it was about, a kid digging. They live underground. Yeah. They live underground first because the spiral machine drove them underground. And he has all the power of this. It's hard to get into it. Yeah, and he's just drilling, and the first episode was just him drilling. Yeah. But I feel like people would just like stop watching it from there. It's like, oh, bro, why is he just digging?
Yeah.
There's no point in watching his anime.
Just a digger.
Yeah. They kind of see him on the digger. And then but it's crazy because towards halfway, a huge mech drops down, and then they're fighting it, and then they win. they flow up into this natural earth. I don't want to say it. But yeah, it's Gurren Lagann super hard to get into.
Okay.
Because there's mechs and there's mechs and there's starting to do the power key, and I don't think people will get the power scaling in that anime, and it's super this. Complex.
For me, I guess I'd give it to I was gonna say Full Metal Alchemist, but I haven't really seen the whole show.
Yeah.
But for me, when I was watching it was hard for me to get into.
Yeah.
I think it was just
we're watching the new one.
Yeah, the newer one.
Brotherhood.
From the Brotherhood.
From Bones, yeah.
Yeah, but it was just hard for me to get into. I know it's good, but there's nothing I didn't understand of it. It was just more the fact it was just
It was a bit slow.
Yeah, it's slow. But one that I'd give it to would probably be Platinum
But do you think that's a good anime that you
Yeah. I think, for me, I enjoyed it. But I think a lot of people, I guess, they didn't get into it, I guess, because they didn't hear about it. But more the fact that, I don't know, I think it was more, people hated on the
CGI?
Yeah, the CGI part of it. And it wasn't, difficult to understand. But I think the pacing was just not slow.
It's kind of difficult. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to understand.
I think the most difficult part of Platinum Man was just that, all the different rules of the stuff.
Yeah.
But it does take a while for them to explain all the rules.
Because each angel have different powers. Then.
Yeah. And then each arrow, there's red arrows, white arrows,
and I think a special one too.
Yeah. And each angel had their own pawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But
yeah.
Another anime that I thought of was Link Click. I don't know why it's hard to get into, but it's a really good anime.
Very good anime.
But I think it's just I think it's for me, it kind of reminds me of To Your Eternity in the beginning. What?
Yeah, the cookie.
I just don't think that's the kiosk. You were like, so you don't think?
No, he said, so people don't know what to think about when they hear Code Geass. When you hear Code Geass, you think of, I don't know. But yeah, for me, I think Link Click is a really it's all if it ends with, I need to see how the story ends. He call it peak, it's really good, the story, but I think it's hard to get into because the first couple episodes are it kind of reminds me of To Your Eternity, where you're you don't know you don't see where it's going till the third episode. First you're just seeing different people's lives and different problems, and I really liked it because I liked seeing how they're gonna solve each one, and I thought that's what the whole anime was gonna be oh, each episode is gonna be you learn about something new, they solve it, but they had really good stories. You learn about somebody, they tell you their story. It's sad, the OST was really good. The cop dying, that scene was so good. But
I forget about that. Reminds me of Supernatural. You know how every episode is them helping.
Supernatural was a pretty good show.
Yeah, but
watching it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. But another one is it reminds me of season 2 of Vinland Saga, where it focuses a lot more on the story.
Yeah,
I think that's why a lot of people I guess don't get into it so much on Link Click because I mean obviously in the anime world, a lot of people like the fight scenes and all that. They like it because of the fight scenes, the animation.
Yeah.
And I forget people forget about like good storytelling.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Link Click does have is really good storytelling.
Yeah, I think so I'm pretty sure Link Click is hard to get into just because not because like the first episode's bad, but they base it off the first episode thinking like every episode is gonna be like that because in the first episode they go into that girl's life and then they fix her problem and then they go back. Yeah. But then like it kind of leaves you off on the cliffhanger of her dying, but then they're gonna think like it's gonna be like that every episode, but you know that
it all gets connected, no?
Yeah, because you're at the end, it's like, oh, that guy that they're chasing out there. Yeah. That was crazy. It's crazy. It's really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
And it came out weekly, right? When it was coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why people dropped it too.
Yeah.
They just wanted it to like. Good thing I was watching it since like 2 seasons came out.
No, I think it was also hard to get into because at first it was just only Korean or Chinese. Because I remember when I saw it coming out weekly, I was like, bro, I need to wait for this in English. But
Lord of Mysteries is one. Are they dropping dub soon or no?
Nah, they're supposed to. I swear they're supposed to come soon.
I don't mind the Chinese dub. I like it.
I can't really like. That's like it's too fast. There's no
emotion.
I know there's no emotion.
Really?
No.
I
with
like
Chinese,
it.
Like with Chinese, all they do is like deepen their voice. Hey,
Yeah.
And they're crying.
That's racist.
I mean, I think. But I think it's good though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I saw.
No, like,
have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I just know like
seen other Chinese anime.
Yeah, I see other Chinese animes, and I know for a fact like Lord of Mysteries will be good, but I need to be in English or in Japanese. Just I can understand.
Animation is good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Our next question is: in your opinion, what anime has no fan base? Just like where it's like a good anime that you like, you know, and like you've never seen another person say like, oh, I know that anime, or like, oh, I'm a fan, like I'm actually a fan of it. You know?
I always say Samurai Champloo. It's like
I see a lot of people like Samurai.
I because I'm very little though.
It's so good though.
I feel like the older people might know it, not like the new gen.
Yeah,
the older people go, oh, it's Samurai Champloo. Does nobody watch that? You know, it's like older people.
Yeah, I mean, another one I can think of is like Trigun Stampede.
Yeah, I've never met anyway. I'm probably again the older people because it was like an old anime.
And there's only one time where they actually got like noticed was because of the pistol scene. I saw like on TikTok.
I did see that.
I remember when. I love that anime, but I've never seen a fan of the newer Trigun. Like, I've always seen like it's the old one. Yeah. But that new one, bro, that like people hate on CGI. I remember first watching the first episode and seeing because the first scene, I remember the day it came out. We got canes. I was like, bro, I need to like eat something like and watch it. And I was like, okay, Trigun Stampede. Like I remember seeing the first like the poster before it came out. It was him on the ostrich like running. I was like, okay, this anime looked good. Yeah. And I remember seeing the first scene is him and his twin brother. And it was them CGI. I was like, bro, it's a CGI anime. And I was about to click off. Like I remember clicking off the anime. And I was like, you know, I actually had nothing else to watch. Might as well watch it. And I clicked on it, and I remember I skipped like a little bit forward, and I saw like it actually looked good. I was like, okay, wait. Yeah. And then I watched the whole thing. I was like, bro, this thing is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it took me it's such a good anime, but for some reason it took me forever to like.
I know. I remember trying to tell all you guys.
I finished it when you guys were here in not here, but in Ohio in July. I finished it right there and then. Yeah. But the season 2 is coming out soon, no?
Yeah.
They're like announced
in 2026 it should. I'm excited. No, I remember what made you watch it because I remember he's like, okay, if I let you spoil, if you let me spoil one thing of 7 Days Sins, like show you a scene, I'll let you like show me a scene from Trigun. I was like, okay. And he showed me the Escanor scene, and I watched the whole thing. And then I go to the final episode where he's finding his brother, and it's the pistol scene. Just one, like him going like that. He's like, no, I don't want to watch it. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I don't want to spoil it. I was like, bruh.
You weren't gonna watch all of 7 Days Sin, so like.
But bro, that final episode was overlooked, bro. Like that thing is really actually insane, and like how it ends, where it's like he get his
like,
speech he gives, where he's like, "Oh, I'll keep running. Like, I don't care if they want to chase me down." That episode's so good.
I had another one I was gonna say. Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I never seen it.
Yeah, but it's so good though.
Yeah, no, they only do the slideshow one time only.
Yeah.
But they showed
That's
them.
all people talk
No,
about.
but they showed them actually punching.
It was only one clip where it was Zeus versus Adam. And it was I didn't mind it. Because it was showing like the.
It was off though, but it was like, oh wait, what the heck? But it was like it showed them like actual animation.
Yeah.
You know, but like I don't know.
You hate on it.
Yeah, Ragnarok is really
Season 3 is
good.
coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's gonna be good.
I don't remember the Buddha fight though. Do you remember the Buddha fight?
You remember that fight?
No.
With the lollipop?
I had to go like rewatch it to actually. I was like, oh, so that was talk about this happened, but yeah.
Because remember he was about to fight someone else.
Yeah.
And then he stepped in.
Yeah.
Right. That's what happened. Yeah.
You saw all the new people that are fighting in the trailer.
I didn't see the trailer, like the full trailer, but I did see.
It's the blind guy, Neon like Tesla.
Yeah.
He's gonna be CGI. I saw like he's gonna be all CGI, and then Leonidas, the 300.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see that.
Be those three.
I like it because they use like people from like Greek mythology.
Yeah, and like
too.
history too. Yeah.
Obviously,
I like that.
People.
I like the mortals they use.
Yeah.
Because it's like. At first, I'm like, how's somebody like immortal gonna beat a god? But then like the people they use make sense. You know, like Leonidas, like it makes sense if he would win a fight.
And like they get like a special weapon too that can like actually like.
And the gate they got from the gods.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool to see.
And like it's cool how they introduce a human and the
Hercules shouldn't have lost there.
I know, yeah.
The London Bridge is falling down.
It's cool how because like each single person has a backstory, and like you get attached to one of them if you like it or not. Like, oh, okay, I want this human to win. And this is cool.
I felt sorry for the guy at the London Bridge.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I was like, oh, come on, check the river. Yeah. I'm voting for you.
You know he's real though.
Yeah, he's real. Yeah.
All of them are real. I mean, not real, but
no, they're real.
No,
like the humans.
Huh?
The humans?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was who was that?
Adam, the sumo guy.
I mean, Leonidas wasn't real.
300?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a leader like him in 300, like in Sparta. That's why they made a movie about that, how like because the force was so good.
Was it?
Yeah, they only used 300 people.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're there?
Not there.
But for me, an anime that I don't see have fans, even though I mean like I never met somebody like say, oh like yeah I like this anime is Terran Renaissance.
I was gonna say that too, yeah.
But you recently watched it and finished it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It sucks that the 9 died. 9 died?
They all die.
They both died, but like I feel more sorry for 9.
Bro, the scene, when he gets sniped, the music that starts playing is like and then it's just like he gets sniped.
And then he's like,
no,
just remember us. I was like, bro, like come on.
I'm pretty sure right there he dies from like a migraine or something.
Yeah. You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Can you tell me about it?
Huh?
I want to see the last episode with you.
I watched it.
Yeah, you watch it with me. Yeah, bro, I just wish like they.
Was it good though? You liked it?
Oh, yeah. Like the airport scene when they're playing chess. Yeah. And then the detective, I really like the detective.
And then the motorcycle scene where they're riding around.
Yeah. I like that. But yeah, very underrated anime. I just wish. Honestly, I honestly think like he should press the button.
That's all. I always so annoyed that I'm like, you should press the button.
Like the
I'm crashing now if the US does that.
Stupid gaijis.
He's like stupid gaijis.
So dumb, bro. I was like,
because it's so funny because they made.
Bro, I almost cried too. Because how he screams like, I was like, bro, this press the button, bro. I don't care anymore.
It's so funny how they try to make them sound American. Like they're like, oh, they have bombs on them.
And like, it was a stupid president, bro. So dumb.
I like the relationship they had with the detective too. How like it reminded me of a better version of like Ellen Light. You know?
Yeah.
I remember first watching them, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. You know, like I like how they chose him on purpose.
Yeah. And then he picked out how they weren't really like killing anyone.
Like they're not actual terrorists.
Yeah.
He's like, so you just want people to be heard about what happened to you, huh?
Yeah.
Your story.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like,
no, so good.
It was good.
Underrated.
Like out of 10, I would give it like a 9.
Yeah, solid 9.
Solid 9.
That's solid 9.
And now I
that
never
too short. Too short.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a really good.
Yeah, that's
like, it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
But I've never like seen anybody like mention Terran Renaissance. I was like,
or Heavenly Delusion too. I like that's one too. But like, it's not over yet, so you can't really like.
Yeah, and it's like for me, like Heavenly Delusion was like.
It's a weird anime.
Yeah, it was like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
For me so far, just because like my favorite episode, that's like the best episode. You know the one I'm talking about.
And you found out the kid was
the doctor. The doctor,
I haven't seen
where the whole episode, you know, at the end where it starts playing the outro, and he kills himself.
Oh yeah,
that episode just because like the outro starts playing, and then like I like what's his name? What's his name?
The guy or which one?
The guy. What's his name?
I don't know. I forgot the name.
It's something on the H, but I like how like is because he thinks that he's the one to blame because he's the one that killed the girl. You know. But yeah, I mean that's the only actual episode I remember like actually enjoying that I actually rewatched.
Does that remind you of it's like a Made in Abyss now? Or Made in Abyss is more different?
Made in Abyss is crazier. It's like weird too.
Yeah. I tried watching it, but I was like,
it's like weird. It's like people call it like a pedophile show just because it has to do with kids. Yeah. And it's like it's almost like
it's cool though how like. They're trying to dig, right? They're like, or discovering.
That's how you're supposed to think.
Should I watch it though? Like,
no. Yeah. But well, I'm gonna mention this anime again because I've never seen it. Like, I've never gone up to anybody and they're like, "Oh, I'm a fan of this."
At the same time, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Got high school.
Bro, I'm so confident.
I'm so confident.
No, for me, it's God of High School.
I thought you were gonna say To Your Eternity.
Yeah. For me, like, I'm surprised God of High. Like, no, I've never met anywhere where like, oh yeah, I really loved it. Like for me, if you ask me about High School, I'm saying I love this show. Yeah. Like I'm a fan.
The weird thing is made by Mappa, right?
Yeah,
yeah. That's
like,
the weird part.
I'm saying like I love the characters, the character design. I love the fights. I love like. It literally has my favorite fight scene in it.
I personally think it's one of Mappa's most unique piece of work.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the other Muppet made animes is like kind of similar to the drawing style.
Yeah. And
this one's like completely different.
But like I don't know, it's just like a big tournament and like people. It's about fighting. It has good stories in it. I don't know. It's just really good.
Yeah.
And the animation is like top tier. But. For you, is your answer To Your Eternity?
Yeah, mine was To Your Eternity. Or,
yeah. Yeah, I've never seen anybody, like, I never, like...
No post or anything about To Your Eternity, just...
Even though, like, that's the thing, it's so hard to get in... I mean, for me, it wasn't hard to get into, but I could see it being hard to get into.
Yeah, I see that, too, because for me...
I'm surprised you guys, like, I told you guys to watch it, and I'm surprised you guys actually, like, got into it.
I had to force myself to watch it.
No, it was good. I mean, I like it. I like that, because I'm more of I like the chill animes.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised you guys finished it, because I'm pretty sure when you guys watched it, like, season 2 was already out?
Yeah, no, season 2 was already out, so it was 2 seasons.
Yeah. That's why I'm like... I didn't see you guys finishing it. I saw you guys watching the first episode, like, because the first episode, I remember I was like, bro, this thing, like, made me, like, tear up,
Season 3 was, like, the hardest for me to finish.
Really? Yeah. Wait, isn't that the...
It's the island, the small island.
No, that's season 2.
That's season 2, I think.
Yeah. The small island,
It's not.
Season 3 was the castle.
Yeah.
Season 3 is so good in English.
Season 3 is the castle. Wait, no.
I thought season 2 was when he went to the bar.
Season 2?
Yeah.
The bar?
The bar?
No, but it's a part of the same season, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's like the second half. Cause I'm pretty sure there's only 3 seasons out, right?
I think there's only 2. That's only 2 seasons.
Only 2 seasons?
What?
Yeah.
So I'm
like so much happened, though.
It goes from the island to the castle. The castle arc is so good. Like, Lapichi.
I think that's not the first
3 Elder Warriors. That's what it's called. Eternal Warriors.
Eternal. But so it goes from... It goes from the march to the bar arc, and it ends off because I remember season 1 ends off like after he dies. So
the season 1 was with the island.
Yeah,
season 1.
Season 1?
Yeah. As the island one.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Look, so
what?
like
That's all in season 1.
March, that girl, and then the island.
What's in season 3? Is that all the castle arc?
Season 3 is with...
I mean, season 2.
Season 2, we found out, like, the girl got pregnant or something, and she has a kid. The girl that was going for Fushi.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like it was, like, so many seasons out already.
and then we met the
right. I like that guy. I feel sorry for him.
The
prince,
the
Peachy, right? He's so good.
The guy who just wants to make everyone proud.
No, remember when he his character development is insane. Remember when he grows his beard when he's in jail?
Yeah.
He's so good, and like
bro wasn't gay no more.
His English, the English is so good. Where he's like, he has like a long name. I just remember his name is like Lepici, something like that. Like he has a really long name. But I remember when he goes to jail, gets his beard, like he changes. Yeah. He's so good, bro. I remember at first I was like, bro, this guy's gonna be annoying, but like he's like one of the main characters. I'm pretty sure he is the main character.
Yeah, that season, yeah.
Cause I remember, and then when
they're defending his castle, right?
Yeah, he's the king of it. He becomes the king at the end.
Yeah.
But I remember when they do the play where like he knocks everybody out to like act like he gets beheaded.
Yeah,
that was so good. Yeah. All right. Next question. What?
Oh, okay.
All right. Next question. Cause
I'm just searching.
Pretty good. An hour and 6 minutes.
All right. This is the last question.
Is it a Marvel one?
Yeah. All right. So I mean, next week Superman is coming out, and the week after that, Fantastic Four is coming out. What movie do you think will perform better, and what will you like better?
I think I'm gonna like Fantastic Four. I feel like Fantastic Four will be better than Superman.
I think
I mean, DC has a history of not doing good movies.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna expect nothing more of the new Superman. People always hype the Supermans that come out, and it always lets everyone down. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with Marvel. Fantastic Four.
I think this one has a lot of hype around it because it's James Gunn that's directing it. Who's the guy that directed Guardian of the Galaxy #1 and 3? Like I think he did all 3 of them.
Really?
But he's the like he makes it funny. You know, he always like directs those. So I could see it being funny and good, like Guardian of the Galaxy.
Right.
But I think I will enjoy Fantastic Four more just because it's like. I actually like the Fantastic Four more than Superman.
Yeah, and I think we haven't seen, I mean, how many Superman movies are out there, you know?
Like 30, 40.
And I feel like people are going to be more inclined to watch Fantastic Four because it's been forever since they've done something about Fantastic
Four. Yeah.
And it's like it's gonna be like a actual good Marvel movie in a while.
And they're going to connect it to the...
Hopefully, like, it's actually good.
They're going to connect it to
the
Avenger.
With the Avengers
Doomsday.
So that's going to be cool to see them, you know.
It's going to be insane build up.
Yeah.
Are they different universes, right?
Yeah.
They're hopping into...
They're going to go to the main one at the end. So most likely they lose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to watch Superman, but I've never been a fan of Superman. Like, I don't ever liking, like, Superman or, like, DC. I like DC, but I like Marvel better. So that's already why I think Fantastic Four is going to do better and more.
I mean, like, depending on Superman or Batman, I would actually go for the Batman.
Yeah, I like Batman movies Batman more too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never, like, Superman reminds me of, like, a Captain America, where I don't, like, he's supposed to be, like, the main character, you know?
Right.
But it's just, like, I don't know, I see them as, like, arrogant in a way.
It's like with the Superman movie, I would assume Superman would defeat the bad guy super easily, but it's like they find a way to like
have a weakness.
Yeah, weakness, and make him make
just
Superman look weak.
Kryptonite. Yeah.
The thing is, like, Superman's supposed to be like one of the strongest.
Yeah, one of the strongest. So you should like blitz him in easy, but like for some reason they find a way to like make him look weak. So I feel like that's why I'm not intrigued in the Superman franchise anymore.
Right.
But yeah, I have high hopes for Fantastic Four. Hopefully, it's really good.
I'm hoping. Who's the villain again? The
Galactus.
But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like other villains.
Is that like a purple guy?
He's like huge. Like he's like
he's not evil or good though.
He could eat like the whole universe.
Really?
Like he eats it.
Yeah, for a long time I thought Galactus was like a bad guy, but he's just like I think he eats worlds just. I'm pretty sure he gets order from someone, or he's hungry to eat.
So he's like from Dragon Ball.
The
Destroyer.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty. There's like multiple villains. There's also gonna be the Silver Surfer. It's gonna be a girl though, but it's because like in the comic, like that girl helps the guy Silver Surfer.
Okay.
So like, hopefully, I mean, I want them to bring the guy Silver Surfer too.
Is all gonna happen in the same movie?
Yeah. So that's I'm so like I'm thinking they're gonna defeat the Silver Surfer, but they're not gonna defeat Galactus.
Yeah.
Because then. they're gonna go to the other universe, and then they're gonna fight Doom there, and then I think Galactus is gonna come there too. So I think they're gonna fight Galactus and Doom.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be like, I don't know that. Like, how are they gonna beat that?
Like, I wonder how they're gonna like actually like make that.
You think Doom destroys Galactus because like he's about to eat their universe?
No, Doom is not even that strong.
Is Doom stronger than Thanos?
I thought Doom was supposed to be strong.
Doom,
like the
Doom. He like in the comic, like supposedly it's supposed like the movie's gonna open up with him like having the head of Thanos. I mean that's what happens. Like, that's what happens in the comics. Like he has the head of Thanos and he has like the gauntlet and stuff.
That's crazy.
Shit.
And it's gonna be Tony Stark. I wonder how they're gonna do it. Like he's gonna have a mask on.
Yeah, I mean, I had to think about not Tony Stark. You know.
No, but like
when you see him, you see Tony Stark.
Yeah, but like you should be looking at it as in like.
Yeah, but no. I'm thinking not. I'm saying like, are they gonna show his face? Like, is it gonna be like Doom as a human, or is it gonna be like he's gonna be in a huge costume?
I think he's gonna be in a huge costume.
But are they ever gonna show his face? Like, I don't know. It's supposed to be like a different.
Like, ever sound like him?
I mean, no. Like he should be a different person now.
Yeah, no, but you don't know that. Like, you don't. What if they see him? To like, why does he look like?
Like the Spider-Man in them?
Yeah, like why does he look like Tony Stark?
I feel like they're gonna act like it's not Tony Stark. That's the thing. Like I feel like,
but I already hear a lineup coming like you remind me of my old friend. Or
yeah, nah, there's no way they do that.
No, but I don't know. It could be like it's a version of Tony Stark in a different universe where because there's like
instead of becoming Tony Stark,
he becomes Doom. Because that does happen where Doom and him switch bodies.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's more powerful like that. No,
yeah, it could be that. Or it could just be like they never showed his face, and it's just like they just got the actor, just to hype it up.
And I mean, I feel like that could be like a good grab, like a good like, oh wait, why Tony Stark here? Is that how And
I want to see how they're gonna do it. Hopefully they do it good.
Yeah. And then someone else comes out like the Iron Man was Doomsday.
I mean, supposedly but supposedly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna defeat it because of in Fantastic Four how they have a baby.
Yeah,
like supposedly that baby is like stronger than everybody.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's like Galactus. Yeah, wants it. He wants to eat it up.
But you see like the theory of the Avengers? If the arrow's like right
yeah. If it's a full circle, they win. If it's a half circle, they lose. Yeah, and it's like happened for every movie.
Let's see.
But I mean, obviously, there's 2 parts to this new
There's Secret Wars, which is gonna be
the first is the half circle, the supposed to be full circle.
But yeah, I mean, I just want to see the people that come out in Fantastic Four. Hopefully, Spider-Man just like swings by or something.
Why would he swing by?
He's like protecting the city.
Never Spider-Man.
Because like the end credit scene has to be something crazy where like they go to the other universe and they like run into like we're the Avengers.
Do you think this would be like their last like work? So like their last like Avengers movie or like
after this Secret Wars?
Endgame was gonna be the last Avengers.
After Secret Wars, it might be the last Avengers. Because I'm pretty. Spider-Man has like 2 more movies coming out after that.
Do you think it would be bad as say they both lost? So now it's like
everybody's just dead.
Yeah, everyone's just dead. Yeah, or they lost a fight.
Nah.
But do you think that'd be good or no? Like
if they like. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's why. Like, I mean, like to end it, say, "Oh, by the way, this is our last."
Everybody just like the whole world just died. No, that wouldn't make sense because they still have Spider-Man 2 movies after that.
Is it after the Doomsday? After that?
Because he has one
before.
He has one during after Doomsday, and then I'm pretty sure that movie is gonna lead into Secret Wars. So I don't even know if he's gonna be in Doomsday. Hopefully he is.
I sure did.
But after that, he has like still another 2 more movies.
Yeah.
Right. What do you guys think about the Spider-Man? Like, what's your favorite? Because I saw the Escape podcast.
Yeah.
They always hate, they always talk about Spider-Man, but they hate, for me, I love Tom Holland Spider-Man the most. Like, that trilogy.
Do they hate on Tom Holland?
Yeah. They say,
that's the most accurate.
Yeah, I think he is. But also, people say that in the older comics, he's a college student already, and it's only in the newer comics where he's a high school student. But either way, it still comes from the comic. Yeah. And, I feel like he looks like the best Spider-Man and is the best Spider-Man. Yeah. Tobey Maguire was too old to be I
think Andrew Garfield was just too serious, too, at the same time. Yeah.
But, I don't know, I feel like...
He's supposed to be like a childish superhero that's learning to become a superhero.
Don't choke on it. Huh? Don't choke on it.
Bro.
Not yet.
I'm 24. No,
I'm scared.
Bro's worried.
Lit visionary, rap visionary, married to Jill. Building empire strong, got the Netflix chill. Brotherhood of legends, most with Caitlyn by his side. Next gen hero Gershom, Ramsey's got the pride. Motley, tech genius, brains on overload. Gutsy, thrill seeker, stories never going told. Leonidas the youngest,